We interrupt our programming to bring you the following special report.
The Ryan Report.
Whatever opinion they had ain't gonna change nothing I'm doing.
What was the story he told? Because I was there.
It's time for the Ryan Report.
It's like Jay-Z, all eyes on us.
On the People Station, V103.
It is your Snowmageddon Ryan Report right here on the People Station, V103, 717, being brought to you by
McDonald's. For a limited time, get 2 toasty sausage McMuffins with egg sandwiches for only $3 at participating McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, back in 2011, Tamar Braxton said the best advice she'd ever received was pay your taxes.
Oh.
Number1.com. She told Black Enterprise. She said, it's the truth. I never wanted that issue. I don't understand when people say, I owe $100,000 in taxes or I owe $8 million in back taxes. What? How does that work? Pay your taxes and keep the IRS off your behind. End quote from Tamar. Obviously, Vince wasn't listening.
But Vince is making millions and millions and millions of dollars. How do you keep up with all of that?
Well, according to the IRS, he owes more than $3 million in back taxes.
Oh, he's got that in his
That's
sock.
ridiculous.
They're saying for the tax period ending in 2010, it wasn't a whole lot of money considering how much money Vince makes.
Right.
He owed $66,315.30. But then the next year, 2011, which must be all gaga, he owes $2,267,000. And then in 2013, he did not pay $990,000 in back taxes.
But isn't that a problem for the person that's preparing your taxes? People like that, they have their own accountants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but the liability doesn't fall onto the accountant.
I know, but come
he's not
on.
responsible for. Come on, what?
It's plenty of people in
That's
jail
crazy.
now that
They
have
gotta
blamed their
pay.
accountant for messing up their taxes.
Right, but it doesn't matter. They still have a responsibility to pay their taxes.
Fat Joe, people like that, they blame.
But you can't keep up with it, so that's why you hire someone to do it, right?
Absolutely, but you have to
Okay.
watch and make sure you hire the right person.
And then come on, 3 years.
3
if
years.
you paid your taxes.
Yeah,
or
if you
not.
haven't wrote a big check to the IRS, you haven't paid.
Somebody done told we owe this money. Because right now, coming up April 15th, people have to write that check.
Right.
But if they don't write it, they write what they can. They try to pay it out the rest of the year. All right, speaking of paying off, Apollo and Phaedra. Somebody tweeted Apollo and said, have Phaedra Parks and Apollo Nida 03 separated? A fan tweeted on Tuesday. Apollo responded, never, all caps.
Oh.
And exclamation points. Apollo.
Wow.
Phaedra has yet to comment.
Right. Does she want out?
I heard a rumor, and I'm not going to say where, that
girl,
she was
what?
planning on leaving.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
That her silence is because the next thing will be a divorce complaint.
You said until death do us part. Southern Belle.
Southern Belle.
And speaking of Southern Bells, we all know that Beyonce is from Texas, and now she's part of a college course. The Department of Women and General Studies at Rutgers University is offering a course called Politicizing Beyonce.
Yeah.
According to the person teaching the class, Kevin Allred, said it's about Beyonce's career. It's a way to explore American race, gender, and sexual politics. And Georgetown now has a class called The Sociology of Hip Hop, the Odyssey of Jay-Z, focusing on her husband. So now you can take Beyonce 101 and Jay-Z 099 in college. Just when you thought getting over, they're just everywhere. Now in college. Of course, in Atlanta we have our own Gucci Mane. Gave the weather forecast for the entire week. They said, Gucci, what's the temperature going to be? And he said, brr! B103.
I thought you was going to do the Tamika story.
Nope.
I thought you was going to do the Tamika Raymond story.
You better play that record, boy.
And if you don't know, now you know.
The Ryan Report. The Ryan Report. V103.